しいでもいっそ先は闇らしい少年が隣がたしすぐに進め運命が光は
Hello everyone, and this is AnnyMay, and I'm going to talk about everyone's favorite anime. However, this week and next week I'm going to talk about OVAs instead. And all these OVAs happen to be yaoi, so if you're not really into yaoi, you don't really have to watch. But if you want to start getting into it, then you can go ahead and listen to me. I can tell you all these OVAs, some of them are, well actually all of them are really good. But some of them are weird, some of them are, oh my god, and some of them are just really, really, really hardcore. All these OVAs, I just started getting used to yaoi. Not just now, but when I watched them, I just started to. So, I'm gonna start you off with a simple one. Papa to Kiss in the Dark. It's about these two male characters, as usual in a yaoi. A kid named Mira and his father, I think it's Keisuke. They both have a relationship with each other, and I know it's weird to have a father and a son, getting it on and everything. But yeah, when I first watched Papa to Kiss in the Dark, I thought it was weird that a father and a son would want to, do stuff together. But yeah, I guess it's not abnormal because I found a lot of mangas like that, and well, I guess it's a cool thing. I don't know. But Mira and his father are having these relationships, and Mira is a normal high school student. He's normal looking, even though I think he's adorable, but everybody else thinks he's normal looking. His father, Keisuke, is an actor, however, so everybody knows who he is. They don't know about his son, though. They know he has a son, but they don't really know who he is. But his best friend knows that he's an actor, that his father's an actor, and his best friend's in love with him, which you'll find out at the end of the first OVA. First episode of the OVA. And well, Mira and Keisuke are related, but they're not really father and son, because come to find out, actually, Keisuke's sister gave birth to Mira, which happens to be one of the actresses that Keisuke works with. But Mira thinks that they're having a secret relationship, which makes him jealous. But Mira finds out that he was adopted, and Mira thinks that they're gonna separate because their bond as father and son aren't there. So he's freaking out. But he finds out who his mom is, who his real mother is, which is that actress, and he doesn't want to go live with her because he wants to stay with his, he just wants to stay with Keisuke. It's really good. It's not that, hardcore. Everything is basically implied. Actually, almost every OVA that I'm gonna list to you is implied, and you don't really see that much. In Papa to Kiss in the Dark, you don't see anything, but there are some movements, as you would say, I guess. But yeah, it's really good. I love it. There is no manga to it, however, so if you want to read more after you watch the OVA, you can't. There might be, but I haven't found it yet. Oh, and there are only 2 episodes to the OVA, which sucks, because OVAs are always awesome, but they're never long enough. But yeah. The next one I want to talk about is Kair Papa. It's about 2 authors. One's named Chisato. He is 30 and also a single dad. He has a son named Riju, and he's adorable. He's so cute. And apparently Chisato is a very beautiful man. Apparently he looks like a girl. I think he looks like a guy more than anything, but everybody in the OVA, the characters, they think he looks like a girl. And The other character, the other main character is Shunsuke. He is another author, but you don't find out he's an author until later in the first OVA. I mean, the first episode. I keep saying that. And Shunsuke is in love with Chisato, and Chisato doesn't really know that he's in love with Shunsuke. Chisato is a very overprotective person with Riju, because Riju's very cute. He's a very cute boy, and he's like that because Chisato was betrayed by his best friend. He almost got raped in high school. And he doesn't trust any of Riju's friends when he's alone with them or when they bring him over to the house, so he tries to kick him out. But Shunsuke is like the only one who actually stays at the house and is willing to stay his friend. And Chisato becomes more interested in the fact that he doesn't leave, and that he might actually be a best friend and not someone who's going to betray him. And Chisato and Shunsuke, I like their relationship. Shunsuke is very, very straightforward with everything, with all his feelings. And Chisato is too, it's just that Chisato is more concerned about Riju, because he doesn't want to betray Riju, because Shunsuke is his best friend, and he doesn't want to, have relationships with his best friend. Oh, and by the way, Chisato's 30, and Shunsuke is, 15, so, yeah, a big age difference right there. But, yeah, I love them. It's not that bad. Again, it is implied, and there are movements, but it's not a really, really dirty one, so you don't have to worry about it being like, oh my god, I can't believe I saw someone's... Yeah, you know. The next one I want to talk about is Hey There, Class President. It's these two boys, one Koikusai-san and Chiga. Koikusai-san is a senpai of Chiga in, I think, their judo club. Well, they're in a club together and they fight, so I'm thinking it's judo. But, Chiga is the one who narrates most of this, because Chiga is in love with Koikusai-san, and Koikusai-san is just an oblivious character. You could say that you love him, and he's like, oh, I like you too, but he just means it as a friend, he thinks that he loves him as a best friend. Even though Chiga, kisses him right in front of everybody, and Koikusai-san's like, what the fuck? Okay, what's going on? But yeah, Koikusai-san gradually realizes his feelings for Chiga. And there are only 2 episodes in this OVA. Oh, I forgot. Kaira Papa only has 3 episodes in the OVA. Anyway, back to what I was saying. Hey there, Class President. Koikusai-san is like I said, the oblivious character. He and Chiga have a weird, it's not a weird relationship, it's pretty normal. It's just that Chiga never is a freshman, and Koikusai-san is a second year, I think. And Koikusai-san is just, I don't know, he's nice to everyone. He gets along with everybody, and Chiga found that weird, that he's so nice to everybody. Because Chiga is a very hateful person. He hates everybody, and once he got to know Koikusai-san, he realized that he loved him because, he was so different. But, Chiga is very overprotective with Koikusai-san because Koikusai-san basically got raped while he was sleeping, and Chiga about freaked out. He about flipped shit. Oh my god, he flipped shit. It was hilarious. And yeah, it's really good. I loved it. I loved it so much. Actually, I think I've watched it more than 4 dozen times.